And according to most experts, a home-based business offers incredible tax advantages.
What are you waiting for?
Think e-commerce is going away?
Statistics show that 96% of adults ages 25 to 44 are looking to own their own business.
The only question is, are you ready?
Hi, my name is Michael Force. Thanks for visiting my website. And not that long ago, my wife and I were doing exactly what you're doing right now. We were scouring the internet looking for a legitimate home-based business that we could operate from home to provide for our family. When we got on the internet, we saw everything that you're seeing. A lot of people making a lot of income claims, a lot of people, with a lot of systems and garbage out there that did not work. We literally tried it all. We didn't know who to trust, so we tried everything. And we spent tens of thousands of dollars and went into a lot of debt trying a lot of different things. But when we finally came across the system we're going to introduce you to 2.5 years ago, that was the game changer for us. Took us to $80,000 a month on the average. And I don't just say those numbers because, again, I know there's a lot of people making a lot of income claims out there. We're going to prove it to you by logging into our Bank of America account and show you our bank statements. For the last 6 months, you'll see the average of $80,000 a month. And we're going to do that here in just a moment. But first, I wanted to tell you that I know a lot of people are suffering from the recession, from the economy, and they have a lot of issues that they're dealing with, providing for their families and things like that. And we understand that. We're sympathetic to that. And we're going to show you that how this could be a better way to provide a better life for your family. And one of the things that I love about this system is that it runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you. You tap the largest market on the planet, 1.5 billion people in 100 different English-speaking countries. You have no employees, you have no space, no rent, no inventory, you have no insurance, you have no liabilities with this new business model that runs for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're 10 to 20 years ahead of the average person still trading time for money, or someone who's buying a brick and mortar business and putting $1 million into it before they even open their doors and don't see profit for 3 to 4 years. This is the new business model. We average $80,000 a month with it. We're going to prove that to you. So hold on 1 second. We're going to log into our Bank of America account and show you this is a very real business. They're very real numbers and we're very real people. And we'll do that right now. But we're going to jump over to bankofamerica.com and I'm going to log into my business checking account so you can see some real numbers here for you. I'm going to show you some bank statements for the last 6 months. We'll use our company name, Webvertising Inc. It's a registered LLC in California. We'll show you how to set up something similar when you come through the system. We'll mentor you and take you under the wing and show you how you can start to do some of these numbers as well. First and foremost, though, we do carry a balance about $34,908.62 in our account there. Money does come in and out of that account from our business checking here, and we deposit it into our personal checking. So there's different balances throughout the days, as you can see here. But more importantly, I want to show you our bank statements for the last 6 months. We'll do April 2009, March 2009, February, January 2009, also back to December 2008 and November 2008. Show you just the last 6 months that we average about $80,000 a month with this system here. And we're going to show you how you can potentially do the same here. So let's do April 1st. We'll log in and you can see the statement for April. We did $124,251.72 there. There's a highlight there. I'll highlight that for you. You can see that is April's statement. One of the things I love about this business is it runs for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week while you're doing other things. And it taps the largest market on the planet, 1.5 billion people in 100 different English-speaking countries. So I'll also show you March's statement here. You look at take a look at March's numbers, and I'll bring that over there for you so you can see. We'll zoom in. $101,799.57 with this business model. This business model is 80% profit. We have no employees, no space, we have no rent, we have no inventory, we have no insurance, no liabilities. That is one of the powerful things that I love about this model and why you should take a closer look at this system and how you can potentially do the same. Let's do February here. We'll do February's numbers. Here's February's statement. We did $84,803.64 in deposits. As I said, this is about 80% profit with this business model. This is the new business model. So we're about 10 to 20 years ahead of the average person who's still trading time for money and or buying brick and mortar businesses and dealing with all the headaches that go along with that. We'll look at January here. January was a very good month as well. We'll zoom in there for you. $76,068.65 in January.
Carbon copy has radically changed our life, and that's not to be overly dramatic. The real truth is we've seen not only a financial miracle, but a miracle in just our time and our life together. It's just radically different in a good way. Well, I think for my wife and I, it's really the system, the fact that we can actually have a life. Like right now, we're chatting with you while our system's working on demand 24/7. It's huge. I think probably belief is a significant thing for my wife and I. Because we're here together. There's so many other leaders here. There's so much energy here and life here. But just the believability factor has really been cemented into the both of us. And, that's just really a springboard for where we're going to go. Jay and Aaron have been phenomenal in terms of not just creating a system, right, for my wife and I to use, but their leadership. I mean, these guys are the real deal. It's just raw leadership at its very core. It doesn't get any better.
Is made up of the 4 different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's, and E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values, and what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the 4 is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the 4th of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, Robert, go to school and so get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned, and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said, work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value.
Hi, we are Vishal and Shala Bhatia from Minneapolis. We both work in top engineering and accounting firms.
We got involved in the home business industry 3 years ago and saw very little success until 1 year back when we came across Carbon Copy Pro. Working this business for 1 year, just 3 hours a night, along with our full-time corporate America jobs, we've been able to replace a strong 6-figure income from the comfort of our homes.
And the reason we were able to do it was because Carbon Copy Pro is designed in such a way that it does the heavyweight lifting for you. With your Carbon Copy Pro membership, you get professionally designed websites, the email follow-up, a professional call center which closes the sales for you. And the most exciting part is that just this month, that is October 2008, was our most profitable month of our life, where we generated over 48,000